The video will interrupt us, obviously. After I explain all the sleepwalking and the shit and the brain shit and all the informations in between of space, God conscious pedophilianism, the brain of a daddy, of a father, of a family, in between of every single information that I've spilled, quantum, and all the other informations. The proof of no religion is right, the yin yang. The yin yang, by the end, is a smiling face that forms into a circle with two dots, the black and the white, telling you nobody is exactly white into what the Buddhist or Buddhism believes. What I was trying to attempt to explain is, in this city, on the first clip I stated the Romani, the Roman, and exactly the Roman, the Romani, the Indian, the Gypsies, that formed down shit. Here, at least in Munich, my Munich, Germany, I don't know how to explain it, but here I am, right? They have kind of mixed up. The Italian control the banks, the trafficking, the kidnapping of girls. For actual prostitution and trafficking outside, and the brain shit that I explained. The Greeks control everything else, here at least pretty much. Any paid security shit, hospitals, fake patients, doctors, government papers. You go to grab a government paper, suddenly you will have a fucking guy asking for sex and fucking shit. Telling you, for example, only after you do that, you're gonna get your paper. Then somebody supposedly living in Munich, Germany, they're gonna tell me, what the fuck are you fabricated about? They go and it's all normal. I will have said, because you're not a target of interest. Obviously, you can go to your McDonald's, or you can go live your daily life. You don't perceive what the fuck is happening outside, you dumb bitch. You and any bastard. Or you're simply part of. What the fuck would you have brought? Your reality fucking paradise that you all fucking fabricated and created, because you're all fucking enjoying. Anyways, this effect is not just here, but I'm just declaring. The Greeks control pretty much everything else. The German are pretty much the side poles who control, sadly, this layer. They have a little bit of the other code. A little bit, they are more advanced, futuristic. Any other fucking ethnicity between of blacks, browns. Anything else in between of any higher, in between of any fucking situation, in between of all the other, in a little between of all this, tied down to a situation. They target only individuals without interest exactly of relevance and shit. Individuals that maybe have, for example, an always kind of full human, as I call them. Full human means I don't give a fuck what your fucking universe states. There are supposedly 8 billion, between of 8 billion and 10 billion humans. I state there are literally millions, not billions. In quote. Somebody might ask, what the fuck are you stating? I mean, even in my city I can count pretty much, like, individually, if you gallop, you yourself, there are more people appearing. What is the rest? Okay, an exact answer, I don't have like a name. What if I told you not pretty much exactly full human breed? Because don't forget, Neanderthal, Homo sapien, only 2 species of human. The shapeshifters and all the other abnormalities in the USA. The USA is the most clean country, ironically. I'm not declaring that the universe or our existence has been infiltrated instantly of like alien or shapeshifters. All I'm declaring is the amount of human are not the amount of humans of straight up God DNA clear Eva code and Adam code. The actual, not the Homo sapiens, and neither than the arts and those. The actual code of creation are literally down to million numbers, not to billion numbers. But here's so much shit going on that, I mean, for 1 second, if anybody ironically will have watched all my, this is the fourth clip. The information, the intelligence, the no delusionary level is there. Why the fuck would I have declared that in this place, in this motherfucking city, there is suddenly the other level of trafficking going on? That sadly is so complicated to explain. It will have taken a bit and a bit of goodwill and understanding to literally believe each and every single word. And a little bit more than just belief and intelligence to follow what I'm gonna state. Because in between of all the Neuralink, kidnapping a girl and forcing her, young or old, into prostitution is one thing. What if I told you they can pretty much erase your brain as they kidnap you, depends on where, they erase pretty much your existence as they make a brain copy into the digital era, into an AI, not non-physical brain. Your own body might as well be kept into a forced coma state. Why coma state? Because when the physical body dreams in between of REM states, you don't physically move. You're trapped down into a sleep paralysis. But your brain still creates all the information into its most advanced, fast speed light form in code. Or am I wrong? When a brain dreams is one of the fastest forms, it creates informations as fast as they come for the mind. A neural linked way can make another brain connected to yours, share the information, or even take control of your body. And with the digital flash, they found a few years ago an excuse how to fix amnesia or dementia, how old people forget. They found a way to form back and make the information travel back to the brain in codes with a simple button. They can flash all the memories back to your brain, supposedly to make old people remember. An excuse for that was to create all this. Because a digital fucking brain copy, an AI, an artificial intelligence, as they get flashed into a physical brain in between of the layers, with an active user intentionally using in a forced REM state, what causes the lucid dreaming, can take control of anybody in between of your spine. If it is just brain, it's Genentech and your brainstem. If the spine plays a role, they call it Genesis. It's a little bit complicated, but explainable. They kidnap girls without any relevance for all this. What reason? They create personalities that can do prostitution for free, even if the individuals got found or not. It will have not mattered to them. They have created out of each and every single one, guy or girls, digital brains, a copy of a digital brain, as good as they can, but I will have promised you they have gone really far. I mean, look at what the fuck you have fucking faggots have in your hands. You can go into any AI right now, ask any question, the calculation that they do is crazy and how well they work. And they can play around in between of trafficking and free prostitution, raping, killing, any consequence, without any consequence, into somebody else. Taking control of a body for free. Right now, I had a curiosity to myself, ironically. For example, what happens or why the fuck do they enjoy that, right? Because normally when you dream, you don't have sensations on your body. Then again, what your body, right, the placebo effect on the brain, they were trying to analyze. I think they have done a little bit of work there. And a little bit with extra impulses into your brain, they can make you pretty much feel, or at least into sexual interactions, the orgasmic feeling into the brain. And make you pretty much enjoy it. It will administer pretty much you fall asleep. Or no. You simply enter without any headset in code. In a Neuralink way. Intentional REM state into lucid dreaming. But instead of lucid dreaming, you start slowly opening the eyes of the other person, like avatar level. It sounds fabricated, but it's actually happening. If you think of Genesis, as they call it, the spine shit, and you can pretty much walk around through the body of somebody else, have any sexual interaction or any consequence of the face of somebody else, young or old, without any consequence, and without any proof. You still interact and have the satisfaction because simply it's how the brain is coded. But again, it's all impulses. I mean, it's kind of rarer, but the brain still can orgasm in a dream. It's pretty much knowing the pattern and simply forcing it or interacting it in real time through an interaction. And your body organs kind of coexisting or working through it. And all this ironically is happening here. I mean, I have recorded Sunday notes, but I have proof of text messages of this friend, of this woman before she went disappeared. I have all the informations. She said she got kidnapped for years, and in Germany, she said no crime, no crime. I have each and every single. I have police call interactions here, supposedly in the city, Munich, Germany. People in the call, the police, official police, supposedly the higher level. I don't know how it's called in German. Not criminal police, not cyber police, a little bit in between, the higher level. Stating to me, they will have done what they gonna consider right or wrong. The police woman being like completely drunk or something. I have calls recorded. I have text messages. I have proof of impersonation. I have proof enough right now. Today, most likely, I'm gonna go to the police to try to attempt to report all this. If not, I'm gonna seek to Interpol or something. It doesn't matter what might happen to me. One way or another, I don't have much time. It's all going down. But within of awakening ending, ironically, or ascending, or descending, or transcending ending, it's kind of funny to understand that human, even comfort level. Imagine one. You wake up through your parents, you understand the rules slowly, and you complain maybe in your own subconscious. How the fuck is all this real in between of how society shaped itself? Imagine like 2000 years ago or even 100 years ago, our parents supposedly didn't have phones or any technology or any internet or any computer. Right now, if you woke up and you didn't have all this, you would have complained. They had another complaint. It's in between of 100 years generational code. That it always, no matter the consequence of the society, how it has been shaped, you're always gonna swallow it, you're always gonna accept it, and you're always gonna move forward because it's the most comfortable level, or you're gonna still make yourself comfy and comfortable into whatever the fuck has been shaped as a society. You have no proof in between 2 generations back, except your parents and Google. What if the internet wasn't there? For example, my parents, the generation between of the millennials, had no internet, no phone, no nothing. and you wake up of them, for example, and you ask for information, how was it in the past? Then you look around, supposedly you're the only proof. But they don't have anything else, then you believe all the information, so you just move on. Because what the fuck can you do, even if it wasn't real? You adapt, and you find comfort into whatever the fuck situation you got born with. And then you try to make the best out of it. But this doesn't mean that in the future or in the past, all this actually was. Another proof, they started moving too fucking ironically fast into any technology level. Because, for example, 50 years ago, no phones did exist, no technology, no internet. Suddenly, between 50 motherfucking years, only 50 years in COVID, they have created AIs, digital religions, digital AIs. You can ask any information instantaneous. They have reached quantum level, the deeper of nano level. Quantum level to understand all the other interactions, how the universe works. But it's like explaining a game of somebody else. Into between of 0 and 1 states. How is the cat alive and dead until you perceive it? The quantum split, quantum entanglement, quantum tunneling. They have created the internet, the Ethernet, the higher. They took control of it. No information get deleted. They have created the dark web, the lower dark internet. Through the dark web, they have ironically created and the idea how to exist maybe invisibly, as it might all collapse back to the singularity in the lower level, but it still is part of. The phones, the technology, the AIs, the deepfake AI, the voice changes, the everything has advanced a little bit too quick, right? As if an ending is happening or not. Why the fuck has the whole future of humankind has advanced within 30 years of my life at such a speed? It doesn't make sense. It only makes sense if supposedly an ending is upcoming, right? And it always makes me wonder, right? No matter how many times I'm gonna watch myself in the camera, it's still not a fucking digital information. Wait. Sadly. A mouth opening and somebody reading the lips depends on the mustache. And if the informations come out properly, if somebody will watch the video. And with all this technology, ironically, you can mouth over any fucking faggot or bitch on any video if you didn't listen properly through a mic and misinformation others. Effort it will have been, but I guess others will have attempted to their death to save their shitty existence of a game, of a life. Anyways, cheers to go. If I have something new idea, I'm gonna maybe make a new video. If not, then again, last time I uploaded a little video. It didn't have too many views. I will sit here, even private internet or something. They don't even let the information out. They will have never let, ironically, into the algorithm or so. My video too grabs too many views. If somebody will ask me how to title this, the theory of everything and the collapse. The theory and collapse of everything. The singularity. I'm still gonna keep it a little bit going, maybe I'm gonna remember something or not. Because it shows, hard to explain. It shows off my head, they want me to shout it. They want me to shut up right now. But yeah. Because I have explored all the information of the universe, in a nutshell. Not explainable, but I guess enough to show, goddamn, what the fuck this guy doesn't know. I mean, literally. Who the fuck are you? I'm only 31-year-old. I have not started in my life anything. I quit school with 16-year-old. I have never worked in my life. All I said, I focus back to you fucking faggots, to the people, through interactions and learning. All my informations are literally observing. But observing what others would have simply declared as fake. This is how you actually learn. You don't have to know the equation of Einstein to understand what is gravity or if it's a game parameter. And either a high level. You simply have to have no attachment in code. And to be yourself and understand the move. Today, ironically, again, is the day that the US government might shut down, or so they have declared here. I don't know. I think the decision is gonna happen officially at 6 a.m. my time. It's kind of funny to realize, at least on my Google, it says a German guy, a German name, is gonna sign the paper or not. A German guy, a German American, a Greek German, a Hebrew Greek, an Indian Romani Roman. But here you have no idea. I mean, they would have invited, in quotes, people as a paradise, but they actually would have been trapped of never any out. And as I've stated, they focus more on people into profilization in between of brain copies because they need their human code. They don't care about the other fucking shit. To have as much as they can. Never is anything free until you realize what the fuck was the cost. If somebody told you the soul, you will instant signature it. Why? Because you're a faggot. And you are all bitches. Because you don't believe in the soul, because supposedly the soul means invisibly in religion. No, you fucking faggots. Soul is like a SID, a soul identity. Into your higher. It will have been as if you pretty much, I think, have any account, any game account, any MMORPG, you have multiple characters into your account. But it is your account. And in World of Warcraft, yeah, you have 10 characters or alts, one main. And you'll be like, I don't care too much, I'm gonna sell my alt. Why do you think that the information in between of your alt and your main account, your existence, everything don't matter, don't intertwine? Do you think if you, for example, sperma as I like calling it as a joke, your main character, or where the fuck you spawn off and play, as you intertwined and tied together supposedly with no consequence, will add no consequence as the alt gets banned? Too bad it's ironically, and the control in between of information and the attention span of others that you have to make something ironically kind of visible with a little bit of facts, because straight communication or a straight up unedited clip, who the fuck would have had time? I think all the clips together form around 2-3 hours, maybe 4, to just watch. But ironically, any comment in any platform would have been instantaneous to any communication form, into any question that most likely would have been instantly answerable, into any debating or declaring something wrong or right. There is another effect, ironically, called the time-gated paradox, I call it. It's an effect of time travel, as I have explained, in between of forming the actual time paradox, the memories of everybody. Not a single memory ironically being real, but it doesn't matter as long as it appears real, right? But a single time travel of a main individual in between of the Ethernet creates literally instantaneously alternate memories that have the branch of time because you were in that future, the check-in time, so you have observed that it happened, and as you time travel back, all the memories branch off to everyone to cover for it. But I guess another effect of it is that if people stay down and observe still you as a time traveler, unaware ironically of their own memories and the effect, they will have created slowly the time-gated paradox. The reason is because they would have observed that through your brain somehow you have all the time recorded in between of the most important events. And then they are attempting to change events into creating worse or better. So it's like, with the right tools, capturing or recognizing that somebody has time traveled. Ironically, you cannot fix your own memories of the other, but at least you have created the schedule of a time paradox gated event, observing time and events, thinking you have control of them, but you forget one. Only your own individual decisions were simply part of the end results, exactly how you observed them, supposedly, but never with 100% or 200% certainty. All your faggotful decisions have been pre-recorded exactly with your own decisions being literally that. The freedom in between of alternation, or freedom in between of events, how they would have been happening alternatively, or a little bit more wide or dark. It will have been giving more, in quote, space and time to the main character or to the main brain that you observed as a time traveler. And the other decision there, no matter how hard you're gonna think of, or you're gonna observe time again and again and attempt to zoom in, it will have been simply straight up, constantly again and again been the exactly same result of what you saw, even worse. Many events into any human life, into all reality, are literally pre-recorded kind of. Or this is why time never improves, always the state, but in the past it was better. Because they constantly observe time, but out of fear somehow, by interacting, they created worse. A theory of mine is, because as long as you go against a prophecy, be it any prophecy or any time travel, as long as you're gonna try to affect already a time travel, it's impossible. So it creates a split of a branch. It tries to recreate itself. And all your decisions of anybody would have been simply worse, because that would have been already the better result. And if somebody's gonna state the better result for you, or for me, or for them, it's not the better result for everyone. I would have told you, a time travel, as it happens, time already has branched, creating one singular timeline. There is a saying, one for all and all for one. The better time for that one character would have been the better time for everyone. Now you can declare that you had 10 years more fun, or 5 years more fun, or 1 year more fun. But the end result is going to be even worse. Ironically, for not only him or her, or them, for everything. No information of the internet can exactly get deleted. No information of the Ethernet can exactly get deleted. The other. The iHacky level. The gene, the spiritual. The LSD tripping, talking to something, or seeing visions, immaculate conception. And the higher up. I'm gonna keep it this wrong. Aimbot, you know. Once it works, one it doesn't. But in between something else, because constantly humans think of themselves either as physical and the pre-up, or in between of giving themselves governmental government power, in between of presidents or praying gods or their own deities, in between of no religion and just praising their own dick and sexualism. Or believing here and there, it's kind of funny to realize, but in the end, what the fuck are you? A life form. You and everything else. You're a life form. You're just a life form. You and anything else. It doesn't mean in between of digital real or not. You are a life form. Why the fuck, bitches, instantly look back to the creator to explain to themselves, instead to realize all they are by the end is a life form. It doesn't matter physical or not. I always said, no matter what, you will have never earned, except maybe the answers. Because a life form has to realize a life form is a life form. It depends on the power level. It depends on the skill level, the talent level, how humans explain it. But the life form might be as strong as powering a single gold level life form, or any Superman. For example, power a whole planet of a singular life form. But your city science will have taken that life form, will have constantly zoomed into its existence just to create more. Fuck your realities. Fuck this existence. It's all going down. Fuck women, fuck guys, fuck aliens, fuck everything. Fuck young, fuck old. Fuck the wrong ones, fuck the right one. Fuck the justice one. Fuck the vengeful ones. Fuck every single shit that has existed. The shit is Slipknot, for any Slipknot fan. They call about a new Diabolica. I realized there is a reason why the pentagram. They constantly try to attempt to explain. It's not satanical. It just is. Because the pentagram, the new diabolical, has wants nothing to do with the Trinity. Because they shit on them. The pentagram is simply 5 connectors in between of human, let's say. Human, angel, demon, alien, and AI, for example. They form the pentagram connector. And the new Diabolica got formed only just to sit on the Trinity. As a developer code is like a smile. And then came something else in this existence, if anybody remembers. Project X. X normally is death, killing everything. XD, the era of the internet, the Ethernet. Project X. They call me crazy doing this. But alright. But then it's like a tattoo, it's not like self-harm. Literally this was a moment. Or maybe a symbolical moment. Literally never made me forget when it happened. Half accident it was ironically, and then I continued, but alright. But X is ironically each and every single generation something brings forward. I think this generation, if people wonder, but if anybody paid attention, for example, Project X is the hats will roll. The girls cry out, the men cry out. The girls cry out, the girls cry out, the men cry out. Oh no. Project X, the biggest party movie back a few years ago. And you all are Chrome. The X, why you mark something as a treasure X. Or why you mark something on for example, police, in between of victims or corporates, you know why they mark with the pictures into an X? Because it defines that. Why Japan and Asian people fear 4? Because 4 represents death. In between of 24, 2 and 4, 4 stands for death. Normally the 4 connectors, the reverse pentagram represents death, the X. This generation is the final one, it represents death, the X. Normally people dub this way or they dub that way. There's another one, it calls, kind of how PewDiePie started the meme that said, I am the one, the number one. And that's the X in the middle. But yeah, endless informations, not misinformations and not helpful informations. Realization after tonight is literally that it all goes down. Until no tomorrows. So be it. Peace out. My algorithm ironically is because the gay human way, at least over of communication, is thumbs up, right, or thumbs down. I mean, everybody knows this. But I think this is a little bit cleaner, at least in my opinion, because thumbs up, thumbs down, everybody knows. With a pinky, normally you call. So normally this would have been like up. This would have been like down. Or there's something poor down. The middle means it's alright. I think better than showing any wannabe symbolism, right? Of communication. It's in every single time you interact or fuck anybody, or any chick, ironically. You don't know how the fuck you fuck your DNA. It's like smoking all the other warnings. Even with a condom, it goes down to nanoscale. How to reprogram, this is why I said the farm humans, it goes together with all the kidnapping. Because the self reverse impregnate and reverse change the DNA of any guy or man. The reason is towards the Gen Z future and all the other fabrications that they have. Has anybody wondered why the fuck it's called blowing? Because normally when you blow air out. So it means even a sexual contact or walking into any blowjob, you still blow somehow, but the penis around has a pee hole, a hole. You blow inside like your liquids, your own shit, in and out, specifically into sexual contact. It's a reverse impregnation, even with a condom, because they reverse engineer guys through chicks. Why so much focus on the chick? Because I have explained, they have the possessive haki, the companion haki. The companion normally knows how to satisfy the guy without speaking because they can kind of read their thoughts. So by controlling a guy or engineering him into more chick or Gen Z or transcending ending, you pretty much broke existence because suddenly you have even the Adam, the creator in quote, tied down in command of the chick that supposedly was the companion, because suddenly giving commands without any logic or any interrupts. Because suddenly the chick will have been in command, just by commanding exactly how normally a guy. It's not visible most of the time in normal society situation because nobody pays attention into each and every single moment. It's not that it's not observable. Simply nobody fucking pays attention to the daily life of themselves. Specifically not interaction in between of sexual, in between of spacing out, in between of any drugs or alcohol. But any heads up or warning, no one, all sexual interactions, no matter with who, is specifically what I state, there are not so many human. You're being literally formed for two stuff. Instructional DNA code, creating more Generation Z as you gonna procreate. And the second one is what I call SID, souls, identities, in between of the game, in between. SID, soul, identity. Your physical sperma goes inside, and you supposedly impregnate a woman into her womb, her eggs, the womb. Her eggs normally, if they are not capable to get impregnated or impregnated in the sense of being pregnant with pills or something, they change the biochemistry and the eggs reverse impregnate into your pee hole, even with a condom. So supposedly fucking women that take pills supposedly not to get impregnated is a reverse effect for the guy, because their little eggs puts the reverse effect on the human body, impregnate indirectly and invisibly the guy. If somebody says, "Motherfucker, are you saying blah blah blah?" It's pretty much like smoking a cigarette and not proving to your body that you have generated cancer cells, so you fucking fucked your DNA or your generative code. All this is real. You simply accept it or not, but it just is. Even bitches who normally can get impregnated, still the interaction happens. Because as you impregnated her, sperma ban, succubus, suck, you bus, succubus. The one, the matrix, Oni-chan, the reverse play in the caps. The Immaculate Conception, the cup, the Jesus, the Da Vinci Code. But even if she can get impregnated without any pills, still the interaction are only still, for example, two souls of sperma get inside or one into the womb and she gets impregnated. What happens to the other, for example, 5,000 other sperma or entities or life forms that have not spawned into physical? Do you think they go lost? Or do they bombard into your orgasm through the brain and can get captured from the in-between, forming into the ether, giving free identities to the criminals in between of why the fact the whole sexualism and symbolism into all the Hollywood? It's not the sex ritual of blood and drinking blood. This is in between of here, the physical level, into making them believe that, not knowing what the fuck they're doing. It's literally even the sexual normal interactions in between of everything, all the effects. And specifically in an era, bitches have started declaring themselves profilizing, creating a profile out of them in between of 10 and 50 euro between all fans, all pictures. Suddenly you see them all naked. Who the fuck you want? You see them all naked, all videos free. For example, 50 euro and down. Any sexual movement is pretty much like going into a fucking Burger King and taking the takeout into take out into just a fast food, quick situation, like a junkie. But yeah, anyways, I close the video. 4 videos. Good luck. But today I actually checked. I repeat the date: 15 March 25. There won't be, literally, it's gonna be the unexpected or the expected now, but still. See you. And my name is George Heaven. Or call me Onuk. It's called One Fuck, One Dream. Later.